Kia ora, welcome to React with Junk and Disorderly presenting their first online workshop teaching you how to make your own book called Tell Your Story. This book will be made with the paper materials you can find in your home. Things like junk mail, old colouring books, magazines and pamphlets. You will also need a few art making items, things like pens, pencils, scissors, tape and some glue of some sort. Fire Bridget from React is now going to show us how we start to put our book together and some other hot tips.
Right, so one thing you'll really need is some pages of A4, whether they're new A4, not everybody's got a computer printer at home. So if you've got new A4, that's cool. If not, you might have some old bills or pamphlets or old calendars or old printing. Just turn it over. There's another, there's all your white space you can do your book on. If you've only got printed on material, do your pages face to face, like that. So you've got a clean sheet and a clean sheet. And then when we put them together at the end, the bits you don't want will stay inside. One very important thing to remember before you start is that you're going to make holes to hold your book together. So whatever you do, just make a little kind of centimetre, 2 centimetre turnover to start with, and then you don't want to decorate within that gap, because at the end we'll make a hole, however, whether you've got a hole punch or not, and we'll lace it. So if you put pictures all the way through here, this is the bit you'll lose. Okay? So when we've got our little book to start, we're going to think, what's it about? It's my story. I'm telling my story. So you could do a cover page, or you can find coloured paper to do a cover page. Then we start thinking, it's all about me. Who are you? What's your name? How old are you? For your birth date or your age, you might want to use a calendar that's going to last forever. It's about what you normally love, what you normally do, your sports, your activities, but you can also take a nod, maybe on the last page and say, this was made at this time during lockdown.
Kia ora, Fire. Take a look at Erica's book for inspiration. So Fire, what if you were still preschool age?
Like if they're really preschool, 2 or 3 years old, but you want to do one with them, you'll know kind of what they'll like. You can do the writing, or if they're learning to write, they can try doing little bits themselves, but make it very simple. Very simple. My family, it's like mum and a dad and a brother. How old? Things for them to learn to count by. 3. I am 3. Simple images. I like dolphins, cats.
And they can choose the images, I guess.
Yes. Carrots. Old birthday cards that you might have in the house are quite handy for images they like. My teddy, my playhouse, and then they draw a picture. Parents, help your kids if they want help, but hands off really. If you want to do one, make your own.
Fire and Matua, tell us more about this activity and how we can reuse items to make things.
Normally we'd be out and about in the community doing workshops like this, but because of the situation at the moment, it's not so easy to be accessible in that way.
We still want you to create more mess and junk though, so here we are doing it online for you. Our kaupapa is about sustainability and environmentalism being the first part of our whole story. So we always take care of our resources, using as much as we can from waste. This project is great for waste because we can use things like old packaging, the cardboard from this packaging, ideally sized to make a cover. Nice and strong, the cardboard. Again, we trim it to the right size and that can fit over and create a slightly harder cover for our book. So it's all about using materials which would normally be waste materials.
Or you've got the inside of your Just Juice or your soy milk, anything, any Tetra Pak. That could also be a cover if you're a magpie like me and like tiny things.